So this next thing that we're going to work on is another complete skill-focused exercise. So about in line with that white barrel, that puts us at about 10 feet. The goal here is to get, here's how the drill works. This top row is just for you to find your sight muzzle offset. So you guys with red dots, you know you're going to have a little bit. It's not a whole lot with pistols, but it's still a little bit. So you're going to find your sight muzzle offset. Even for you with iron sights, it's going to be just a tiny smidge. So you're going to find what that is, where you have to aim to get a hit right here in the center of the dot. The rest of these, I would like 3 hits onto each dot. 3 hits onto each dot. My advice to you is if you shoot at a dot and you miss 3 times, move on to the next one. Because there's this weird psychological thing. If you let one dot get you hung up, you'll start beating yourself up more and more. Your follow through will fall apart and all that stuff. You'll start smashing the trigger, and not a good thing. So shoot at it 3 times. If you miss 3 times, move on. But the goal is to get 3 hits. The secret to doing well on this drill is the fundamentals. You have to have your sight aligned. You have to give it a nice, smooth, clean trigger press straight back to the rear, and follow through. If you start dropping that gun to see if you made your hit, like just that little shift, there's not a lot of play here. You don't have a lot of give. So as soon as you drop it a little bit, you'll start getting your 6 o'clock hits right down here in this part, if you're lacking on your follow through. Excellent. All right, on you. Whenever you're ready, you may begin. Stop. Stop. All right, Manny, you got to watch that. So take this top edge of that, put it right in that top left circle, trigger, take the slack out, and still dropping real low. Keep it right there. You keep that sight in that place, no matter what happens. That sight stays right there. And then as slow as you can, without stopping, give me a smooth trigger press straight back to the rear. All right. So we're just a little hit the dot. You see, so relax your arms. The dot underneath it, but you were aiming at the top one, right? Okay. All right. Go ahead. Aim back in at that top dot. Give me a nice, clean trigger press. Cut that dot in half with that front sight. Smooth through. Excellent. Getting back to the next dot. So we're on the middle dot. Touch the trigger. All right. We got a little nasty with it there. Try again. All right. Go ahead and top it off for me real quick. Go ahead and top it off. Shake your shoulders. You don't mind making So where I'm holding at to get that hit is I have the top edge of this front sight at the top edge of that black dot. Okay. You're not going to see the black dot. You're still covering it up. You want to make second row, middle dot on the second row. Go ahead and give me one in that one. Take your time. Take your time. Nice, clean trigger press. Straight back to the rear.
Show off. The Under Armour.
Right at 6 o'clock. So you're consistent at least. So that was, I'm not 100% positive that. Go ahead, try to give me another one on that center one. Keep it.
Shadow Systems what?
Sight right where it needs to be.
MR920L.
So
MR920L.
The dot on the right of that same row. The dot on the right.
He's having self-made malfunctions, by the way, folks. He's intentionally loading dots in there.
We're just low on it. We're just low. So go ahead and reholster for me.
Well done, sir.
On my mags.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right. This is the red gun. Hold that.
This is similar to that dot drill we did, that square
I
drill.
want you to use that
At
red
the other
gun,
class.
aim right at my
Job.
right eye.
Thanks, buddy.
Go ahead and do so. Yep. Tell me when you think you have a perfect sight alignment.
This is an inert training pistol,
Yeah.
folks. Don't have a kitten in the comment section.
So you are shifting, you do have it a little bit more to your right, but as far as elevation is concerned, it's looking pretty good. All right, you can relax, I'll take that back. So I wanted to make sure that it wasn't a sight alignment issue. And the way that we describe it is this is a never-ending exercise. So if you crushed it, like Doc Z did,
Show off.
all right, if you,
Teacher's pet!
then what can you do to continue to push yourself? Well, you can keep the distance the same, but increase your speed while trying to maintain that accuracy.
Yep.
So that's what I've personally been working on the last times that I've been running this drill, is trying to do the same distance but up my speed and maintain the accuracy. Or you can keep your speed the same, but instead of at 10 feet, take it back to 15 feet, you know? And you can increase the distance or increase your rate of fire and maintain that level of accuracy, and it never ending, you know? So anyway, just some advice. And if you're ever wanting to check in on your fundamentals, exercises like these I think are a great tool for that. So now you can recharge and rehydrate.
Thank you, Joe.